Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Pinky, and welcome back again to Let's Converse. This is Fahamu Radio, and today I am pleased to be joined by one and only Muheshimiwa, Mr. Toby, who is the MCA of Malaha Ward. He is going to talk more about the prices of products in Kenya, including the oil prices and the prices of unga. And I know most of us have been complaining too. He is the best candidate to talk about this issue once and for all, so that we as Kenyans know where we are heading as at. I'm going to give him time to introduce himself. So, how are you, Bwana Mheshimiwa?
I am good.
Karibu sana. Can you briefly introduce yourself so that we get to know you more?
Asante sana. My name is Mr. Toby Wahungu and I'm the area MCA.
Yeah, so Mr. Toby, we have called you here because we have noticed that you are very vocal about the fluctuating prices of food items, stock of oil in Kenya. So, where did you get this passion from?
First of all, let me start by saying that I come from a very humble background, and we had to do a lot to survive. That's why I got to know a lot, and everything to do when this issue comes up.
Okay, so for some months now, we've been complaining, me included. We've been complaining about the prices. So what impacts have you seen that has come about this 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 rise in prices? Because someone maybe somewhere is not being affected, and maybe others are being affected. So what do you see as impacts that has come about?
I can say that most, if not all, most Kenyans are affected. More so in my area, Malawad. This is because many of them come from a very low background. They can't afford to buy the unga and the sukari because the prices have steadily increased. Yeah, so, and I've seen this affecting them mostly uh, psychologically, emotionally, and physically. Yeah.
Okay, so like you as Mr. Toby, what have you done to mitigate this?
See, before I became MCA, I had this initiative because this problem has not started like yesterday. It started before. So we've had these circles that have provided fertilizers to farmers. Those areas where there are no water, we've dug boreholes to spring to have water for irrigation, and we've given free seeds to farmers, and at least we have seen some changes.
Okay, so in the last government, if I may quote, said that they cannot control the prices because they are, let's say about the oil. They said that the oil come from Russia, and we know that Russia is having a war. So in a nutshell, they say that they cannot control what is happening in Kenya. So you in your position, like what do you intend to do? Will the prices change, or you also can't control it until maybe Russia finish fighting?
I can say that it's not a must we depend on Russia. We can do things on our own. I've seen the country importing maize from other countries. I've seen the country importing sugar from the other countries. And remember, we have our own farmers. They are planting. They have the we have large-scale farmers who are planting maize. And as they are harvesting this maize, they think the government will buy this maize. But to their surprise, even if the government buys the maize, it does it at a very low prices. It makes it gives farmers a hard time to think on it, you see. So, and sometimes the government doesn't take the maize, so mahindi inaishia kuozea kwa mashamba na kwa manyumba za watu farmers, you see. Hiyo nayo ni hasara kubwa. Kitu kingine, sugar. We have our own sugar factories, but you see the government is still importing. Where will our sugar, our own products go? No. It becomes hard for us. Me, I can say that if we stop importing and start using our own, it will help, because we have our own. And it will help farmers to have the zeal to plant more. It will help the factories, sugar factories and maize factories, to produce our own food. And I think that will curb up the steady rise in food. And I'm sure the steady rise of food is because of the high taxes that are imposed when importing.
What about the gas, the fuel?
The fuel, we have our own fuel here in Turkana. Why don't we process it by our own? You see, we extract it, we take it to I don't know which country to be exported, to be I don't know. And again it comes back to us, and they are selling to us at a very high prices. Why? Why can't we process it by ourselves?
So we understand that you are the new incoming government. So how sure are we that you are going to maybe to implement what you are telling us right now?
Yes, now see, our government, and I'm grateful that our government won, my party won. And we've said that we will do 1, 2, 3. First of all, I just mentioned that we had an initiative, and we formed circles that provided fertilizers and dug balls and so on. You see, that is one of the things that we know we can do. You see, and we started doing it before we were elected in. So we are going to reinforce them, and bring a lot more that will come on our way. You see, yeah.
So thank you very much. Are we safe to say that the prices will go down maybe in the nearest future?
Very safe, very safe, because our government is going to fight this importation of goods that we ourselves can manufacture.
Okay, so asante sana. So what are the last words you would like to tell the people who voted for you? I understand that you are voted for by both parties. You got over 70% of votes in your ward. So what are you going to tell your people as the last word?
I want to tell them thank you. And I want also to tell them they should not worry. Everything is going to be okay. As I had started before I was voted in, and now you voted me in, I have more powers to do a lot. So don't worry, everything is going to be contained.
Thank you so much, Bwana Mheshimiwa, for joining us today and for honoring our invitation. We hope that what you have said will surely come to be implemented. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have heard it from Mheshimiwa, who has assured us that their government will make sure that everything is settled and we are not crying again about the prices in Kenya. That is it from me. My name is Pinky Ogolla. Let's meet again on our next meeting, which will be tomorrow evening, same time, same place. Bye.